Ever since Super Smash Bros. Ultimate launched in 2018, we've been wondering one thing: what's next for Smash? Ultimate was marketed as the ultimate celebration of the series. Every fighter returned, nearly every stage came back. Dozens of DLC characters joined the roster, from Joker to Sora. It felt like the perfect finale. But does that mean Smash Bros. Is over? I don't think so. Nintendo knows Smash is one of its biggest franchises. Ultimate sold over 35 million copies, making it one of the best-selling Nintendo games ever. Walking away from a series that's successful would be a huge surprise. The real question isn't if Smash will return, it's when and what form it will take. One possibility is a Super Smash Bros. Ultimate Switch 2 edition. This might actually make the most sense in the short term. Ultimate already has a massive roster, tons of content, and a huge fan base. Rather than building a completely new game from scratch, Nintendo could release an enhanced version for Switch 2. Imagine improved graphics, smoother online play, faster loading times, and maybe even some new content. And if Nintendo wanted to get fans excited, they could finally add one character people have requested for years: Waluigi. For decades, Waluigi has been left out of the playable roster. He's appeared as an assist trophy, but never as a fighter. If Ultimate gets a Switch 2 upgrade, adding Waluigi as a bonus character would instantly create massive hype. At this point, it almost feels like Nintendo is saving him for a special moment. But what if Nintendo decides to make a completely new Smash Bros. Instead? That would be much harder than many fans realize. One reason is that Ultimate set an almost impossible standard. Bringing back every character again would be incredibly difficult due to licensing agreements and development time. A new Smash would likely need to cut fighters and focus on a fresh direction. That's where series creator Masahiro Sakurai comes in. Over the years, Sakurai has suggested that Smash Bros. Without him would be difficult. He has guided the series from the very beginning and helped shape it into what it is today. Many fans remember comments from Sakurai suggesting he wanted to make a new Kirby Air Ride game. Now that Nintendo has finally given him that opportunity, it could make him more willing to return for another Smash project in the future. That means a brand new Smash Bros. Might still be several years away. A realistic prediction could be something like this. First, Nintendo releases an Ultimate Switch 2 edition within the next couple of years. Then, work begins on a completely new Smash Bros. Game. That could place the next major Smash somewhere around the late 2020s. Of course, Nintendo is always unpredictable. They could surprise everyone with a new Smash announcement sooner than expected, or they could keep supporting Ultimate for years before moving on. One thing is certain though, Smash Bros. Is simply too important to Nintendo to disappear forever. Whether it's an Ultimate upgrade featuring Waluigi or an entirely new game years from now, the future of Smash is probably not a question of if, it's a question of when. And when Nintendo finally reveals what's next, it will instantly become one of the biggest gaming announcements in the world.